We are the Subletts. Missouri, Texas. Yeah. You love me. You believe in me. You cherish me.
What's going on, y'all?
I think I need to move it this way.
Okay. Can they see us?
Yes, they can see us. Yeah, I'm trying to get it together with this camera
light.
angle.
Oh, yeah, that's good right there.
Last week it was you that was cut off, and
I
this week
know.
it's going to be me.
Can you come closer to me?
Nope, I need to turn the computer. Here we go. Oh, not that far. Oops. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. So, welcome to the show, you guys.
Mhm.
It is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You know, it still amazes me that in 2022, adults still cannot spell that. So,
Man, exactly. Exactly. It happens. It happens. I have my moments. I get my autocorrect.
For those who are just now tuning into our show, if you've never seen our show before, we are your
Welcome.
hosts. I am Aqua, and this is Candace. I know the names. Oh no, it's right. Okay, maybe we're usually on the opposite side, but anyway.
Mhm.
So yeah, this week we are talking about building new friendships as adults, not old friendships, not people that you went to school with, that you grew up with in the neighborhood that you've known forever, but new friendships with new people that you come across. So yeah, it's going to be a great topic. Later on, Thunderkat will be joining us. She is the president of Legendary Pearls. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she will be giving us some awesomeness later on. So I can't wait to talk to her. I know Candace definitely has a zillion questions for her.
No, I don't. I do.
Really? Somebody said no new friends.
Mm-mm-mm.
New friends are essential. And let me tell you why new friends are essential. Because as adults, you are not in the same place you were knowing these people you grew up with or whatever. So when you were trying to elevate yourself and do something different, you might need a new circle of friends to support you in doing that. We all know that there are people in our lives that will hate to see us progress. So sometimes you just gotta.
The light is gotta be out. So, y'all just be working with the light.
Sometimes you just have to go with it and meet new people. So yeah, I used to be one of those no new friends kind of people as well, but I definitely think that having new friends is just as important as having those old friends. So yeah.
Okay.
This week's topic is actually inspired by a post that one of our new friends that we met last year,
As
actually
adults.
as adults, Tia posted the other day, and she was just asking people's input about making new friends as a new solid friendships as an adult. Because I mean, you hear a lot of times people are saying they have acquaintances and things
Yeah.
like that. So definitely taking those steps to make new friends is important. Really, Nirvana, you don't like people, but you made friends with her. She was new.
Man.
And guess what? If you meet people and y'all just don't gel, you just don't gel. But don't counsel everyone out because of the few that you don't like. Let's say that.
And you know what? I actually think that's more so. It was like when you were younger, your friends were just the people that you either went to school with, or your parents, their kids, or your family members, cousins, whatever, their friends. But as adults, we get to choose who it is we want to be friends with.
Oh, you was watching.
Girl, me too. I was too. I was like, man.
But you got to do that when you're considering allowing people into your circle. I'm not saying every person you meet is going to be a friend. I'm not saying off the bat that you should just allow them to be in that type of space. But don't limit yourself, because you never know who you may meet. You never know what kind of person they may become in your life, So definitely don't limit yourself. But I mean, that doesn't mean you just put yourself out there for the world either. It's kind of a balance. Yeah, you got to balance. And I know, like, my answer to her post was, I consider myself a forever friend, and I never meet a stranger. So I'm nice to everyone. I love everybody, but there's still levels to that. People aren't always the same as me, I guess, if that makes sense. So having to understand that people aren't the same kind of friend that I am, that's been my biggest struggle because I definitely don't judge people. And if I'm friends with you, I'm friends with you because who you are as a person, not for the amount of money you make or what kind of car you drive or how well you do your makeup or whatever. And I've definitely learned that we are in a time where people are very flashy and those are the things that they look for. Oh, if you got the most clout, I want to be your friend.
Right.
If you got, a well-paying job where you can afford to do XYZ, I want to be your friend. But guess what? We all go through things.
Yep.
And in those moments when we go through things, those people are typically the quickest ones to drop you. So having to understand that what I put into a friendship, if I can't receive that in return, that would be a reason for me not to be a friend. Like I need you to be there for me just as much as I would be there for you. It should be reciprocal. So
yep.
That's definitely how I feel about that. That it should be reciprocal no matter what type of friendship it is.
Okay. I'm with that. And forgive me for eating on camera, but
thank you, Foxy. She said we're genuine as they can be.
We try to be, like real talk. But I want to do my weekly highlight.
Yeah, we. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I just started because you was shoving tacos.
No, this is a part of my weekly highlight.
Okay, go ahead. We're gonna do our weekly highlights.
Okay, so my weekly highlight, y'all. Let me just tell y'all. Let me put a little fork over here. So for one, I don't know. I don't want to waste my food.
You have to raise it up a little bit.
Okay. I don't want to just drop my. So my wife bought me a taco plate. I love tacos, y'all. I didn't even know that she can make street tacos until not too long ago. So it just amazes me that she bought me a taco plate yesterday. And I was so excited for these tacos, y'all. And then we ended up realizing we had everything for the tacos. Even went to the store, but came back and we didn't have the right meat. So at that point, it was burritos.
And the burritos were fire. We definitely smashed those. Smashed the
so
whole
they still
pack.
had a type of Taco Tuesday. My stomach was killing me, so I ended up going to sleep. So I wouldn't even enjoy them last night. But I'm definitely wanted to say my weekly highlight is Taboo got a freaking taco plate. Like it's the small things. I didn't even know the little stuff on the side was for beans and for rice. I was like, really? I use it for beans and salsa, but definitely my weekly highlight. So that's why I was shoving a taco. We're gonna have dinner tonight. But what was your weekly highlight?
My weekly highlight probably was the event that we had on Saturday. We were supposed to do a glow party that definitely did not go the way it was planned
at all.
But we still had a really good time.
Yes.
We actually that was the first event that we've done fish and chicken this year.
Yeah.
So bringing that back out after people have asked and asked for it, we sold out. So that was my highlight because we definitely was like, don't know how this is gonna go. We was trying to gauge and plan and make sure we had enough food and stuff like that. So to sell out unexpectedly, that was pretty awesome. We do have another event on this Saturday where we will be again cooking chicken and fish. So you guys that missed it,
y'all better be at Raw Dogs.
Yes, y'all better be at Raw Dogs because it's going down again. So
yeah.
You
better text back because y'all be texting her. Send your cash app, put your order in early. She got you. So where's the party in Oils for Us in Fort Worth? Don't you say you don't know.
I was about to say I don't know.
She don't never look at the flyer, y'all.
I haven't even gotten a flyer for this event. You didn't send it to me?
I didn't?
No.
Oh, I had to go find it on Facebook. That's how I knew who to call. I had to find it on Facebook.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Well, last week we had a really good discussion with Them Rare Diamonds. We talked about the things we went and go through. If you guys missed the show last week, definitely go back and watch it. It was really awesome. We had some really good conversation with those ladies. It's always good conversation when we get to sit down and talk. So we talked about a lot of really good things. I'm not going to go in too much on this show because this is a whole other topic this week. But you definitely can go on our YouTube page and check out last week's episode because it's worth the watch. So do we get to continue with this week's topic since we forgot about the...
Yeah, I'm ready.
I was trying to give you enough time to eat your tacos.
Oh, okay, we'll go ahead. Come on.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm done now.
You're done now.
You usually talk the most, so.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm trying to give you the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm more of a behind the scenes kind of person, so I definitely am great with the production, and I got a lot of conversation and a lot of personality, but when you turn on the camera, I'll be like, ooh, yeah, see, I'm sweating like Jesus,
you glistening,
glistening. But yeah, and then look, my hair. I'm supposed to be doing it, y'all, and I decided that I was gonna wait to do it so y'all could catch me in all this naturalness because it might be a while before you see it again. So I'm giving y'all this little sprinkle of real right here.
A sprinkle of real. Okay. I just wanted to remind everybody that we have For the Record coming up tomorrow, every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We go live on our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So go to the MTS Network. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, look for the Record. It is a show talking about politics from an urban biker's perspective. Myself, Pastor Logic, and Dollar Bill, we all pretty much, have a political mindset. We like politics. We understand the things that the community needs.
Hey, from Fort Worth.
Come on, Fort Worth.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hi. But I really am enjoying this show. We did our first show last Thursday night at 9 p.m. It's funny, once we finished the show, Dollar Bill called me, we had to chop it up. And then, of course, my mother called, and she had to correct me to make sure I saw her comment, because we were talking about the representative that didn't like Trump from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And she was like, it was Maxine Waters. I told you in the comments. And I'm like, okay, mama, so I'm going to make sure. And she told me to make sure I tell my daddy and my stepmother, because they love politics too. So be sure, tune in every Thursday night For the Record with Taboo or Candace Sublette.
Definitely says taboo.
It says taboo.
You said biker's perspective, so
it's taboo. Okay, I don't know, because I thought I was taboo on here too.
You're not. You Candace on here.
Oh, so they get to see Stanley and Sparkle and all them too.
Well, we could hold out on some of them people.
On some of them people.
Yeah.
She don't like my Sparkle, y'all.
I can barely handle Stanley, so let's just be real.
Really, you can barely handle Stanley? She could name me Stanley, y'all.
I did.
I don't know why.
That is her husband name. Stanley is her husband name. And when I tell y'all she acts like a husband, I've never had a husband. Let me just put that out there. Never had a husband before in my life. But in my opinion, if I had a husband, Stanley would be it. So
why would Stanley be? What is it?
You know what? That's a topic for another time. No. I'm not gonna get on a soapbox about this today because I'm already a little irritated with you. So we're just not gonna do that today. On today.
Okay, Reverend. Okay, Reverend.
Oh, we won't. But yeah. For those who don't know, For the Record also has a podcast that you can find on Spotify, on Anchor, on Google Podcasts, and I'm working on getting it on Apple as well. So for those who like to listen to podcasts in the car, when you're at work, if you ever miss an episode, they are definitely uploaded there as well. So you can always catch the previous episode because it's not the week. Well, it might be. I released them the day after, so it'll be pretty current. That's my goal. But I got 700 projects, y'all. So sometimes
I was about to say, what about your other one on Tuesdays?
I haven't forgotten about it. I just haven't had a chance to get there between trying to move and taking care of Bambi. It's been a lot.
A Bambi?
Yeah.
What did Bambi do to you?
You know what?
Come on and talk about Bambi.
You know what? So for those of y'all that don't know, Bambi is her mother, who went to the doctor yesterday. And when I tell you she questioned these nurses down, she asked these poor women 700 questions while they was trying to take these stitches out her foot. And the little lady, poor thing, she was so nervous. She's been, I think she was a medical assistant actually. And she's been a medical assistant for like 16 years.
Oh, wow.
Yes, the way your mama was questioning her, she was nervous. The lady was worried. And so it was just, it was a lot that went on yesterday. Child. But they finally told her that she can walk on both her feet. And she didn't want to walk on both her feet, so she shuffled. And it was just, it took 7 years to get to the car.
I thought you said she was walking
fast. She had to get there.
No.
She had to get there. Because the doctor was like, you can walk. It's not going to hurt your foot or anything like that. But because she had her leg elevated for about a week and a half, her calf muscle was pretty tight. So she had to work that out. So she was scared to walk because she thought she was going to hurt herself. And so it took... And people was laughing at her. And so she went to the bathroom, right? And I had to go to the car and get the walker for her so she could walk to the car because she didn't want to walk by herself. Right. So when I came and gave her the walker, her doctor was coming out of the room and he was just looking or whatever. And he was like, come on. And there was an audience at this time, but they all standing behind us. And he's like, come on, you can do it. She's like, I'm running. I said, running where?
Don't do my mama like that, baby.
She was like, the tortoise in the hair. I said, well, which one are you?
She's the tortoise.
The tortoise, yeah.
She told me that.
She talking about she won the race. So just,
because she's the tortoise. Yeah. She wins the race. Yeah.
So I pulled the car up for her and I pulled it up to the curb. And she's like, I can't step off the curb. I'm like, how many curbs have you stepped off in your 67 years of life? Like, how many curbs?
She is 68.
Okay, well, see, look, I gave her a year.
So she really should be walking.
That's an extra year of curbs right there.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my Lord. So yes,
so it's been a lot.
I was tired.
Okay.
And I was woe out by the time it was all over. I'm woe out and I ain't even the one struggling. I'm like,
oh. Well, we really do appreciate you. I knew it was gonna be a feat trying to deal with my mama, so you should have had more video pictures.
I couldn't. I just
yeah. She had you hold
on.
She had you toe down.
Let me go back, because when we finally got in the car, you know what she says?
What?
She looks over at me. She goes, I need some food.
She had worked off.
So she says, isn't there a Chicken Express around the corner? So I know where the Chicken Express is because we passed it the last time. I was like, yeah. So I'm taking her and I'm turning to go to the Chicken Express. She goes, isn't it that way? I was like, it's right there on the corner. Oh yeah. So by the time I actually am pulling into the drive-thru, she goes, oh yeah, you probably need to eat too. She goes, well, are we going to park and eat or are you going to drive? And I was like, well, we can park and eat. That's fine. So that was when you called and we were sitting there eating. And she struggles down all her food that she's going to eat. She's like, okay, I'm ready to go now. Girl, you're going to be walking home.
Don't do my mama like that.
Oh, in the rain at that. You're going to be walking home in the rain, shuffling with this walker.
And she don't like rain either, so I'm sorry. But again, I appreciate you.
She better be glad I love her.
Oh.
So the lady, you know what threw me for a loop? So the lady who took her stitches out was the lady that took us to the room in the back. And so she was asking, all these questions and stuff that she had to fill out in the computer. And she asked what my name was. And of course I said Aqua. And she goes, how do you spell it? And I gave her that look like, okay, 4 letters. We can sound it out together. That's fine.
Really bad.
Yeah. So then she goes, is this she asked her if I was her daughter or whatever, and I just said yeah and kept going. And so then she's like, well, in my culture, aqua is a color, and I'm thinking, well, in English it's a color too, but that's neither here nor there. And she goes, so she was like, so why that name? And I'm looking like, lady, I don't know. I've been aqua for 27 years. I don't know. And your mom's like, well, she's my daughter-in-law. I didn't name her, so I don't know. I'm like,
she had to be specific.
Yeah, I'm like,
like, don't ask me. My mama don't know either.
I didn't try. I don't know. Mom, if you see this, I need some answers.
Right, you want to know
why my name is Aqua, because I know I've asked you this before, and the answer I got was not the answer that I want to give to other people. So
you need to come up with another answer.
Yeah, we need a new answer.
Really? Now you gonna just tell her to have a different reason?
We need a new answer.
Okay.
Yeah. So
adult friendships.
Oh yeah, back to tonight's topic because we're going off on a whole nother tangent.
No.
About Bambi.
Everybody got to get an update about Meet the the other Subletts.
She'll be back, I'm sure.
Yeah,
she already talking about. So what we got to do in June?
So she gonna be ready by June.
She was trying to pencil herself in to pick you up from work yesterday. I'm like, no, I've had enough of you today. You're gonna be at home.
Oh no, she going to Black Wall Street.
That's not in June though.
That's in May. She going to Black Wall Street. She reminded, is that Oklahoma, Mama? She want to see the
we're gonna make sure she has some cake at the beginning, so that way she can just coast through the whole event. She should be a pro now. She had plenty of cookies.
Woo! She going Oklahoma. Right. Not even that. She wanna go to the casino.
It's not forced. It's by choice.
She wanna go to the casinos while she's trying to go to Oklahoma. I already know. She about to use us to go to Oklahoma. She ain't worried about no medicinal.
I'm gonna see if my grandma want to go to Oklahoma. You know, they cleared her now. She ain't got no walker.
Oh, so they both have been out here in these streets.
They both gonna be hot.
Girl, they play at the darn gas station. They play every New Mexico. It's casinos in New Mexico, ain't it?
I don't know.
They played in New Mexico. Yes, my mama.
I told her before she had her surgery. I was like, I should have took you to the casino before you had the surgery. I already went, Willie. Trying to be nice.
Yes. What you think she got a new car for? She got to make sure they can get up and down the highway.
Yeah, you worried about miles, and she finna be ripping and running Oklahoma. Okay.
That's why she's ready to go to Oklahoma. I was thinking about the other day. I was like, why does she keep talking to me about what she? Yeah, I want to see the girls. I want to go to Oklahoma. She trying to go to the casino. Every gas stop.
She don't even care about y'all. She'll be like, hi, bye.
Right, she gonna drop us off because she said she ain't gonna be walking around the rally. And I'm like, if you're not gonna be walking around you ain't even gonna be there. You just gonna leave us high and dry. She gonna be at every casino.
Oh my god.
No, but adult friendships. Back to adult friendships. I don't know if I really understand what it is to have like childhood friends. Somewhere along the way, I pretty much was like, you know what? If I don't like these people, I just don't like these people. Like I quit trying to make a triangle fit in in another situation, in a star or a square. It just didn't work. And so trying to consciously have adult friends and understanding that I have to be open to scrutiny and criticism, and because if I'm really trying to be a friend, it's a partnership. Mm-hmm. And so I have to, I can listen and be a part of the conversation and, ooh, girl, you can do this. I do a lot more talking about my stuff. Mm-hmm. And so when it's more so their stuff, I just listen. And I really don't have any advice to give. I ask them for a lot of advice. But I really just don't, because they feel how, like I look at it now, because I know I feel how I feel. My friends feel how they feel. I've tried for 2 years now to gain 4 friends. Like that was the goal. Like, can I get 4 people that's gonna hear me cry, that's gonna hear me snot, that's gonna hear me talk bad about Bay, that's gonna tell me, well, you bad at Bay and you need to be doing this and blah blah blah. Like I know one of them, I was so mad at you one time and she checked the shit out of me. And I had to sit there and I was like, damn.
Thank you, whoever you was.
Bitch, I'm a fucking Pollo Regio. Getting me some goddamn chips and man, that sauce tore me up too. And she's like, so you said this the last time. You are not supposed to be my friend and tell me the truth.
Yes, like, you are.
But then, I sat there as I waited for my food because I had to get another refill on my drink. But I sat there and I realized in those moments, like, and she didn't like hang up with me. She just sat there with me while I was in my mood or not understanding whatever was going on. And it was pretty much like either she ain't tell me what to do. She just told me what I did before. Mm-hmm. She didn't try to give me no advice on you need to stay, you need to go, you need to know. She just told me what my actions were before. So if this happens and this is your continued
I feel
action,
like I just need to take this blur off because I don't like it blurring my eyes. Like my eyes is naked or something. Hold on, you keep talking.
Oh, okay. But if this is how I feel, what am I gonna do about it? Whether it's this time, the last time, the next time, and it really wasn't. You need to do this, and I appreciated her for that. Mm-hmm. Like for really just being a friend and like just listening.
There, Miss. Okay, I'm ready now.
Hey, babe. So I appreciate, or hey, Aqua. I'm sorry, you're Aqua right
now. I'm whoever you know.
Whoever you bae right now.
I'm Trudith right now.
Trudith. Yeah. Trudith is now. Ooh, we are definitely on Meet the Subletts, so meet us. Trudith Stanley. Did I sound like Oscar?
Yes.
Man, what was that Penny Proud show? What is the name of that show?
The Proud Family.
The Proud Family. Don't do me like that, because in 2001,
it was still the Proud Family.
It was, but I wasn't watching the Proud. Girl, I was grown. I was not watching Disney.
Was the folks that was playing them characters on the Proud Family.
And yes, they were grown, and the people whose kids watched it. I remember I didn't have no kids, so I was in the street. Right. You was a kid. What are you talking about? You want to be? Oh, that cuts deep. That cuts deep every time. Because I was grown. I was like 20, 21.
Why? It seemed like you always have a reality check that you're a cougar or something.
No. Oh, no. I just became one, they said in the article. I am
You've always been one of the older cats.
Okay. So whatever. So you're Trudith.
Yeah.
So you just gonna come for me, huh?
Mm-hmm. So tread lightly.
Tread lightly. I am tread lightly. Y'all see? So, however the case,
she said it has a ring to it.
Trudith and Stanley, I am not messing with you, Foxy. You're not gonna do us like that tonight. But no, real talk. So I appreciated my friend in that moment. There's another situation where this transient lifestyle we've been having to weather, which is almost over, y'all.
And I'm tired already.
You tired already?
Yeah.
I tried to coast into it. Just saying, I don't just. She just like, let's go. But I really am thankful that I had a friend like that. Just listened, didn't judge, didn't. Was like, oh, it's okay. And I'm like, oh, really? Oh, okay. And never at one point was there any, like, she looked out for us. She's in a couple of different situations, but for the most part, didn't, like, basically, we kind of made a joke out of it. No. For at least 3 months.
Because I joke about everything.
So. Yeah, we made a joke out of it. Like, it was.
If you can't laugh, we can't be friends.
Right. Like, we both frustrated right now. Like, So it just became like a little, just like, all right, well, this is where we are right now.
But I think that's important to remember, that you want friends that can tell you like it is. It seems like the moment your friend or whatever tells you like it is, then you cutting ties because, you done talk noise, you didn't did this or that. But no, like, why would you want somebody that can't keep it real with you? Yeah. Like, if your friend only can have the same opinion as you, that's not a friend.
Oh, hey, really?
Like, your friends need to have opinions of their own, and they need to be able to voice those opinions. And if you wrong, you wrong, and I should be able to tell you that without worrying without
cutting you down. Like, she didn't even cut me
without
down.
Worrying about whether it's going to hinder our friendship or whatever the case may be. Like, I want you to tell me the truth. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I might cuss you out in a moment because I'm mad, but guess what? I'm going to come back to you like, look, I'm sorry.
I couldn't even cuss her out. I was like, damn. She threw me at me. Like, she didn't even tell me what to do. She threw me at me. Like, oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess I'll have to figure this out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. So, getting figured out. So, oh, Nirvana's still on here.
I think
my friends is ringing in, y'all. I'm grateful.
When we, oh my God.
But I told you, I said I wanted 4. Where's the camera? I wanted 4.
The same place that it has been since we
Yeah,
started.
I keep trying to. I don't know. I keep trying to get the blurs gone now, so I can really see everything.
You know what? And the camera's moving so much more smoothly now without the blur being on.
I wonder if that's what been the problem.
It's probably what lags it.
Oh,
our special.
Oh, look at me. Oh, okay,
really?
Yeah, Bay got it going cracking in here, y'all. She got the video production going on.
You know what? So when I was producing your show last week, I had it on the TV so that I could see how it looks as I'm producing it, and it definitely makes it better because on the computer, it seems like it would like freeze or it would lag, and we had some issues with that, trying to figure out if the connection was good or not or whatever.
Right.
But watching it on the TV as it was going, I realized that it plays behind what we say on here. Yeah. But it's still smooth, like it still goes, like it doesn't lag on there like it does on here.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why
MTS Network.
Plus, it's giving us a view, so check that out.
I know, right?
So, would you like to bring our special guest on here? She may or may not be on camera. It just kind of depends because we don't need her to lose her job because we can't afford to pay her.
Right.
So,
real talk.
So, yeah, let's just bring her on and let's see if it's gonna let me do it.
I think she might be trying to connect. Not just yet. Okay.
Well, they need to connect something first before, and then so connect your camera and your mic, and then turn your camera off.
Right.
And then when you do that, I'll be able to bring you on. But I think some other people have been having some, weird instances on trying to join this too. So anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Last week, Serenity was having a problem, but she got it together.
Yeah. So,
all right. Well, what else we got going on? I'm actually.
You know what I was gonna say because it just made me think about it. I think having to learn the difference between making friends as kids and making friends as adults is where a lot of us get tripped up. Because you got to think about it, as kids, most of the time the friends that you have as kids are kids in your neighborhood, kids you go to school with, you see every day, kids that your parents' friends have or whatever. So you always have to see them regardless in some way, shape, or form, whether it's church or whatever after school program or whatever. So you see these people, right? You're forced to see them every day, pretty much some way, somehow. Yeah. And as an adult, if somebody says something to you that you don't like or you don't jive with them, you can literally just never see them again if you don't want to. So I think we really take for granted the cutoff game.
Right. Right.
People cut off game, be strong, and sometimes you don't even need to be cutting them off. Like if it's not something that's detrimental to you as a person, your mental, your way of living, your home situation, or whatever, then a lot of times we probably should not just be so quick to cut somebody off, because I think we need to give people more grace. You never know what a person is going through. Like I ain't saying everybody is good people, because not everybody is good people, and that's just real. But 9 times out of 10, people usually aren't what you think they are. They aren't what you think they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, mouthpiece.
That's real, but that's another thing too. As adults, we don't always have time to hang out or whatever. Like we got jobs and kids and this and that.
So if I'm making time for you, that means I'm making time for your friends.
Why won't let you?
It won't let her in. Do we have to do a conference? Oh, you don't try to do it for that.
Okay. I'm gonna
well, we have. It looks like Tanya Turner says, as an adult, it's no longer considered friendship. It's more of an agreeable bond. We busy, no time for a friendly bobbing. And I feel that. Like, I'm not trying to say the friends I have now are going to be the ones I have in 20 years, but I'm not about to do a lot of trying to be, or making it fit. Like, if it's supposed to be together, it's just going to be together. And if we hang out, we hang out. If we don't, we don't. But that doesn't make that person less of a friend to me. It doesn't make me care about their kids less or their parents or anything else less. It's just we don't hang out all the time,
I have a lot of friends that, like, we all have our own whatevers and we don't get to talk all the time or see each other because some of us live in different states. But whenever we can reach out and just have a conversation. It's like nothing ever happened because as an adult, you got to understand people got lives, and I can't be the center of your life. You can't be the center of mine. So understanding that and giving people grace that they might have some things where they may not be able to be as social as they want to be. Like,
and then when you know what's going on and you're understanding, then you
adjust.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta adjust.
So and you wait until life changes. Yeah. I mean,
it'll come back around.
It will.
Or you meet them halfway. Like if you know your friend just had a baby, or your friend got kids and they can't go out and kick it like y'all used to do years ago. So go over there and hang out.
Yeah.
Have a movie night or something.
Yeah.
Drink some wine or something. Hang out with the children. You know, like yeah. We ain't gonna get on that soapbox, but yeah.
Adult friends.
Yeah.
I really be trying to. I'm doing good. I'm keeping mine.
I'm so proud that you're keeping yours because I pray for y'all, the 4 friends that she got.
Don't do me. Why you pray for them?
Because you can be a lot.
Man, and it's funny because me and Remy, we be such a mess. And we be both like, whoo, friends. A mess. Like just whoo, friend. I don't be knowing what's going on half the time. And she just be listening to my crazy world. I listen to her crazy world. And then we be like, yeah, let's be logical about it. And logic don't be in none of it. But I be trying to be, life be messed up. Real friends don't have to talk all the time to know what it is.
Facts. Facts.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Miss Cutthroat, how you doing, my baby? I hope life is treating you well. Okay, we got something.
Okay, let's see if we can make this work. Let me do it before it changes its mind. Hello.
Right. Oh, you can show the comments on the TV, on the phone?
On the what thing?
Look, go back to the comment.
Oh, yeah, I can.
I didn't know that. Okay.
We learn something new every day.
Every time we use this,
hold on, let me fix this so they can see us all. There we go.
There we go. Oh, she must be out in the sticks.
She was saying she was driving.
Okay.
Well, she was supposed to get to her destination.
Oh.
So we'll just, keep moseying along until she figures it out.
Right. Because
I'm definitely interested in talking to her.
I know, right? We can wait. So she's legendary.
Do you want to tell them about the new do you want to tell them about the new venture with the party?
Oh Lord Jesus, the party. Y'all. So these wonderful women of Texas, of the different cities, from Houston to San Antonio to Dallas and Killeen and all the way to El Paso, Texas, have kindly, gently reminded me that we are women. And we are.
Can y'all hear me?
Sure yes, can.
Can y'all hear me? No.
Yep, we can.
Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, what is going on? Hold on.
Yes.
Y'all talk about y'all technical difficulties. Clearly, I'm having some damn technical difficulties.
So there she go already. Okay. Can you hear us?
I'm trying to get y'all. Oh my God. Let me see.
Can y'all hear?
I'm trying to be able to hear y'all.
I don't think she can hear us.
Oh, she can't hear us. Okay.
I can't even hear y'all.
She can't. Oh, so she must be listening to us on one thing.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I know they hear me. They probably say, "What the hell is she talking
about?" Well, look, I'm gonna go and tell y'all. She may not be able to hear me telling y'all, but this is Thunderkat. This is a woman that a lot of us motorcycle women.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Can you hear us?
Oh my God, what is going on?
Thunderkat.
Can you just take the wheel?
She's gonna watch this and be like,
"Girl, y'all stop laughing at me. I can't hear y'all." Oh.
Okay, so you just gonna have a try again.
We gonna wait for her to figure it out. I don't know. We gonna keep talking. Okay.
Right. Well, anyways, so when she come back, I'm gonna introduce her. So that is Thunderkat. You see why we love her. First off, she is so real. Like I just don't even, and she cares, and she be loving on people, and she got feelings. She will windmill, and don't let a windmill yet. But she rides that thing. When I tell you she be out here riding these motorcycles, y'all, she rides these motorcycles. But she really represents, from what I can see, how we are supposed to conduct ourselves as women in the motorcycling community, whether we ride a motorcycle or not. And that's one of the things that I appreciate about Thunderkat. Actually, I remember before I had moved here, they did some vote about where the I don't know if it was going to be the leader or something after Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, before with International Female Ride Day. But somehow I think it ended up coming to Texas. So I was like, ooh, it came to Texas. I was like, ooh, well, I don't know who Thunderkat is, but I'm going to that because when I get to Texas, I'm going to be riding my bike because them brides in Texas, they be riding their bikes. So I was so excited.
Don't gyrate too much. We already floating on thin Chris. So I just want you to know
okay.
that if we meet this ground, I'm gonna be real mad at you.
You're gonna be really mad at Stanley.
Real mad at you.
Truth, y'all gonna see Truth for real.
Yeah, we treading lightly.
Okay, my bad. So
this is what can
you hear us now?
I can hear.
Yay!
Sorry, I'm old as hell.
That's okay.
You are not that old.
Girl, look, I'm old enough to know when the microwaves had a knob.
Okay. So tell
microwaves used to have a knob?
Yes. You didn't know they had a knob?
What? Oh my God, see?
How you didn't know that?
When was this?
When I was like 6 or 7.
How old was I then?
Shut up, y'all too. Not y'all, I'm talking to the dog. I'm talking to the dog. Shut up, bro.
So you out there moving and grooving?
Yes, I'm pulling into, I'm supposed to shut up, dog. They don't like the light. I'm supposed to be parked. I'm in like 2 minutes. I'm gonna pull in. And then I'll switch my camera because, legally, your girl ain't supposed to be,
Yeah, we don't need you to lose any job because we can't afford you.
No, we can't. Well, the comments.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? I was listening to your conversation in reference to adult friending, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a hot topic that needs longer conversation on. And the reason I say that is because everybody want to have a friend, but everybody don't know how to be a friend. You know what I mean? Some people, like your wife said, people don't know how to reciprocate what's given to them, and that is the reason why a lot of friendships doesn't last. Because I'm the type of broad where if I'm being nice to you, you need to be nice to me, but I can't keep being nice to you and your ass ain't nice to me. You know what I mean? So I think that conversation, y'all need to do like a part 2 on that.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a
I think it needs to part 2 of it. But okay,
thank you,
I'm
Tina,
about
for the inspiration.
Yeah, because that definitely was not the original topic for this week, but I thought it was fitting.
Oh, but that's a good one. That's a good topic. I mean that hits home when it comes to emceeing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know how to be your friend. They just, I don't know. Don't get me talking. But that ain't why I'm here. That ain't why I'm here.
That ain't why I'm here. We're gonna bring you back for part 2, so you can say what you really gotta say.
Everything.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll let it have it. Now, look, I'm working on my cursing. I'm working on that cursing. So,
we not at this point. You get all the realness that you just gonna get.
We appreciate it. But why are you here? Because you invited her here, right?
I did. I invited her here for you because I knew you would do it.
Yes. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I'm so sorry.
Okay,
about 6 of y'all, I'll be so fangirling about. Like, y'all just
but
don't
you'd be
even
surprised
understand.
when folks fangirl about you.
And because I'm regular. What do you mean? These are the women I look up to. What are you talking about? I'm still trying to get,
Well, no, you're not regular. First of all,
Girl, you there already. You there. You just don't want to accept it. You're there.
I don't want to accept it. No, I want to be regular for forever.
You can't be regular out here doing the
You can't be regular. Hey, you left regular out the door when you came. I'm just saying, okay. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you do you. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet.
Oh, thank you. So all the people in the comments are saying that they love you and they respect you and they're glad you're here.
Cool.
So different ladies.
I love that too. I'm about to hold on. I'm about to turn this camera on so we can get jiggy with it, girl. I'm legit now. I'm legal now.
Oh, you got a list. Look,
I'm legal now, baby. I'm legal.
Hey, well, welcome in all that beauty.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Ready. So tell us who you are. Tell us where you come from, your journey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear everything.
Okay. Hi, my name is Thunderkat. Be quiet, y'all. My name is Thunderkat. I live in Killeen, Texas. I'm a sister of Legendary Pearls MC, and I say sister because member is just so, I'm that's my family. You know what I mean? Even though it's an MC, that's my family. So I say I'm a sister of Legendary Pearls MC. I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I'm a grandma. I'm a trucker. I'm a biker. I'm all of the above. You know what I'm saying? I just try to be 360 with everything that I try to do. So I'm not saying I'm the best at everything, but I got a lot of hats. So that's voila.
Okay, thank you.
I just want to say, Grandma, you's a fine grandma. I just want to tell you, if I can look like you when I become a grandma, then I have made it in life.
You will. Hey, you will, because I tell you, the way you guys move around, and long as you're not lazy, age don't sit on you. If you lay down and you get lazy, age will sit on you. But if you just keep moving, okay, my dog want to talk. Hold on, Taco want to speak to y'all.
We like
dogs. This is Taco. Say hello,
hey,
Taco. Taco want to speak. And this is bruh.
One of my sisters got jokes. Granny can get it. Man, she's, that's one of my new sisters. One of my sisters that just moved here. She rides too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so you'll meet her very soon. She gonna just pull up and talk a whole lot of shit.
Hey, that's where I'm at. That's what I like.
And then she gonna go in the corner and be quiet for the rest of the night. But yeah, so Legendary Pearls. So you want to talk a little bit about anything you got going on with them? Any rides y'all gone on? Any things you've accomplished?
Oh, hey, nah, because if I start talking about that, then people gonna say I'm talking about something else, and I don't even want to jump into that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I'm going to just lead them over there. I'm going to just say they're my friends, they're my friends, they're my friends, they're my peoples. You fuck with them, you see me. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. That's how I'm going to lead that. Hey, sisters.
Right, that part. Okay, so what type of riding accomplishments have you achieved? And what do you have coming up?
Oh, wow. I don't consider them as achievements. I just say I ride, I've ridden the 49 states with my husband and my daughter. I did the 48 states in 8 days with 22 other women. The Best of Stringfield committee, the Best of Stringfield female ride, put that together, and there was 23 women, including me, was the 23rd that actually came in either 8 or 9 days. And my next big thing, the next big thing that I'm working on and looking forward to is the Hoka. It's 10,000 miles in 10 days. That's the goal. I'm not coming home until I get them 10 days in the 10,000 miles. It's a very grueling ride. You can't use your GPS. You can't get in a hotel. You basically like out there in the wilderness, you know what I mean, doing your thing, but listening to hush up. Listening to a lot of the ex-riders, or not gonna say ex-riders, but previous riders, they all say that it's gonna be a spiritual physical and emotional journey, because you'll be out there calling on Jesus and everybody else when you've actually went the wrong way, because they give you route cards in a sense. And the route cards are not as simple as you would think, because some of them will be like, you got 50 miles or 50 less or greater miles till you get to the next turn. So now you got to figure that out. So it's mentally challenging. So when you're out there at your capacity with sleep deprivation, you're looking at these directions that's trying to tell you, hey, okay, I done went 50. What did I go 50 miles? And then sometimes the signs are not so visible, and then you may end up on a dirt road or a real crazy country road. So it's going to be challenging, and I'm looking forward to doing it. And I got so much support. My husband, he just tells me, if you get tired, babe, pull over and go to sleep. You know what I mean? Don't go out there and be crazy. But you know me, your girl, I'm gonna be out there because I'm coming for the top. You know what I'm saying? For real. I just want to be a finisher. I'm not in it for the race. They tell me, don't be in it for the race. Be in it for the enjoyment of the ride, and you'll get more out of it. But I do want to be a finisher. So the goal is to finish. You know what I mean? To start with everybody and to finish with everybody, and to make my mark, because myself and Kinky were the first African-American women to try to attempt to take this journey. And I appreciate the opportunity to be able to take the journey. I know there are other women that are going to come after us. I think if a lot of women would have known the cutoff time frame for when we actually put our packets in, there would be more out here participating with us while we're doing it on this leg. But it's every 2 years, so there's other women have an opportunity after we finish this one to prep themselves, to build up their endurance, to get your sleep pattern together, and be able to get out there and do it. Because I'm a trucker, and driving trucks is helping me with my sleep, because some days I'm up during the day, and then some days I'm working nights. So it'll allow me to actually see it before I have to get out there and do it, which I already know how to do it. It's just a matter of, you get nervous of something that you've never done before, and everybody's looking for you to be so successful. Everybody's looking for you to get out there and get it, and you don't want to let nobody down. But I'm not even really worried about letting anybody down. I'm worried about letting myself down.
Right.
Because this is something for me. I feel like this is my ultimate ride. Not putting nothing down on the rest of the rides that I've accomplished, but this ride is pulling away the options that you have on a regular ride. I have the choice to be able to go in a hotel and lay down, and I may have done 1,000 miles and be like, dang, let me go ahead and lay down.
Yeah.
Come on here. Lay down and rest, where I'm going to be in my... Girl, he's spoiled. I'm gonna be in my cot or in my chair or on my bike, or you know what I mean. And I'm sure with me, the way my mind goes, I'm gonna be thinking about the next day. I ain't going to be able to get sleep, and so this ride is challenging mentally already. I'm mentally exhausted already, and I haven't even gotten on it because I'm thinking of all of those things. But my preparation is that I've been doing a bunch of turn and burns. Like I'll go to Louisiana, I'll go to Mississippi, go to Oklahoma, do a turn and burn, go up and come back. And those are the things that's helping me build my seat time too. Because your butt, you got to get your butt ready for that type of riding, because at the end of the day, sitting on that seat for so long, bruh, it become annoying, a nuisance to you. So all of that is the preparations that I've been doing for that. I'm not packing a bunch of stuff. They told me to pack light. Don't overpack. And just be there for the ride. You know what I mean? So the Hokahay, man, I thought I was a rider. No, them people out there ride. Them Hokahay riders ride. You know what I mean? So I'm going to be in there with the best of them, trying to get my name up in the lights. You know what I'm saying? But I really just what I want people to take from this ride with me participating is that you can do anything you want to do if you come on here. You want to be over here too. God damn. Okay, sorry, y'all. You can do whatever you want to do. You just got to put energy in it, prep for it, and have a good support system. Because my husband support me in everything. I tell you, he's my financial analyzer. You know what I'm saying? He runs the money to me. So he motivates me, he supports me, and that's half the battle. When you're on the road and you've got a good support system. You don't have to worry about anything behind you. You just go out there, do your thing, and come on back. That is a plus for me. So the Hoka Hey is my next big go-getter. Now, after the Hoka Hey, I don't even know what else what else can I do? You know what I mean? Like
ride on water or something? Shoot. I mean, that's all there is to do.
So I think it's just, for me, it's just, I was glad that I was given the opportunity to actually be able to participate in the ride, because everybody that goes to get in it don't get accepted. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of, and you got to know somebody that's doing it. And I know K Solo and Reef, you know, our peoples, the scrubs, I call them the scrubs. You know what I mean? I love those too, because they tell me all the time, Thunderkat is not a race. It's not a race. You know, they keep telling me it's not a race. So that's all I keep saying, hearing in my head. I don't care if I'm number 1 or number 301. I'm going to be in that number coming in. Before they pull that banner down, Thunderkat gonna be up there taking our pictures. So yeah.
Well, some people want to know: will we be able to follow you on your ride if you can't use your phone?
Oh yes. What they have us doing now. I actually have it on my bike now, and I'm testing it. I had A1 to test it to follow me when we took off and went to. Where did I just went to?
Jacksonville.
I went somewhere else. Anyway, when I went to Jacksonville, I forgot I had it on. I had to activate it, so I had to have it activate. But anyway, so what will happen is when the ride gets started, it's called the Fleet Tracker. They will have every rider, there will be a link that will be pushed out to everybody, and you will be able to see every rider. You'll be able to see who's in front of me, who's behind me, who's next to me. That Fleet Tracker is 24/7. It's operational until you deactivate it. So the link will go out, and the link is not like the link dies. It doesn't die. It's when you get the link, it's a continuous link until we stop riding. So that will be how they will be able to track us. And in the event that something happens, that at least they'll know where our last known location at, that they can get some help to us.
Right. But then we'll be able to support you. And so will we be able to like comment on anything, or is it just kind of like, it's just more so just watching?
Well, when it comes to the Fleet Tracker is just a visibility. Okay. From what I saw, it's visibility for you guys to see us. Now with the Facebook page, I watched it when they did it the other year, and there's action. They talk inside of the Hoka Hey group. So anybody can go in there and look at when the ride starts, if something happened or something's going on, or if they're trying to push stuff, they'll show all of that in that Facebook group.
Okay, so now you know you got to spell Hoka Hey for us, because we're going to type it up on the screen.
Hokahey.
Is it 2 words?
2 words, yep.
Hoka Hey.
Oop, well, that ain't it.
And so basically go look for a Facebook group for the Hoka Hey ride.
What I'll do is I'll push it to you, and then you can put it on your page.
Okay. So, as you know, you got some supporters on here, so we're gonna be all
hey, just cheer just cheer me on. Just
hell, when she said she was working on it, I said, "Wow, baby, you see 30K trying not to cuss." Okay,
I'm trying.
Sometimes cuss words just help you get your point across.
I know. You know what? They tell me, they was like, you can use other words. I'd be like, but fuck is easy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got to think about that. I don't have to think about that, you know? So
I know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
No. I was just laughing.
Oh, okay. All right. So, well, shoot. Well, we have named an award after, actually, it's funny, she didn't even know. I saw you when you had put your registration in, and I was like, dang, well, we already had an award for her if she was coming. And I'm calling Jamaica, like, she's like, well, I don't know if she's coming. She's like, I'm on my way to Cali. So I'm like, okay, well, we got an award for you, Jamaica. I'm going to mail yours to your house. And so when we at the our ride in San Antonio for the Texas All-Female ride, she looked up like, who? And I was like, that was the only secret I can keep. Believe me, I wanted to tell the world.
Because she cannot hold
water. I can't, especially when it's my business. I got to tell the world my business. But
I appreciated that. That was a shocker because I don't look for, and I understand when you do things, like for me, I just do it. I don't look for a reward. I look for to see other people appreciated by doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? I look for people to say, well, hey, damn, I can't do that. No, yeah, you can. If I can do it, I always say, if I can do it, you can do it. So I don't look for the achievement awards or stuff like that, but it's appreciated because when you're not looking for it and you get it, it's like, wow. Yeah. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Believe me, we've been out here watching you. That's why I was like, if she get the leadership award, you done brought everybody in across the United States in a week and a half. Like even the ladies that are in the comments, they all pretty much from Texas, and we already know what it is, and we appreciate you whether we're out here or not. We respect what it is you're doing. Like it's no love lost, it's no hate. Like you really out here, and you're not doing it messy. You're not, running around telling it, I do this, I do that. No, we telling everybody what you do. We telling your business, girl.
If you want somebody to know, just tell Tabby.
Yeah. I promise you every day. I
tell you, it gets to the point where I say this all the time. I'm like, man, I don't want to be doing X, Y, and Z. I be like, man, but it's Texas. I got to go do Texas. And I say this because if I'm telling somebody, hey, you need to fix that, I got to fix me. You know what I mean? And me is Texas. So, hey, Texas, I'm just saying, Texas, hey, y'all better act like y'all got some damn sense because there's too many females out there that, hey, big Texas, we need to come together. That's all I got to say. That's all I got. You know what I mean?
Yes, ma'am. I'm with you coming together. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for what we got coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Sit there and watch you in June. I can't wait. Should I guess I might as well go and tell the world. No, I said I wasn't going to say nothing.
I mean, you didn't told a few people.
No, what I told
Tell me.
Huh?
Tell me.
Tell y'all we talked the other day.
Well, let's talk about it again. Shit.
Here y'all go. Being messy.
Fuck it. Let the cat out the bag, baby.
Right.
So we were trying to figure out. No, before we're gonna go to the beginning. So this is the woman that I called when I was like, hey, I want to do this Texas all-female ride. Look at she just look, my other sister, my cousin, Messy. That damn German chocolate got her eyeballs in the comments. But I really wanted to be able to, when I moved from Missouri, I came to Texas, and I'm like, okay. And I saw the disunity. I saw, the different factions or whatever. And all I wanted to do was be able to ride my bike. I had a white motorcycle in an all-black club. So
Speaking of that, that shit was funny as hell because that's how I remembered you.
Everybody did. It's like they let you ride with them. Yep.
Right.
Engine up. Didn't care.
Toe up my tailbone too. Let's just be real about it.
Yeah,
my ass is still not forgiving you yet.
I parts off that bike all the time.
Oh my God.
I ain't know how to take care of no bike. And I really learned a lot of that from y'all too. But I remember talking to my sponsor. He's like, you ain't got to ask nobody. You can just do it. I said, no, I'm still a female. And there's still certain rules you just, you got to respect when it comes to, the point is unity. The point is not to just run out here and
and be like everybody else.
Yeah, and be like
you have 700 of the same thing and you can really do it together.
No, you go talk to people, you figure out what's going on. Somebody gonna tell you something or put you to somebody that they, to connect a dot or two. So I remember hitting up Thunderkat, and it was me, Phoenix, and Pressure on the phone. And Thunderkat was like, all right, well, y'all go do it. I can't do it because I'm going to go do some other stuff. So we like other stuff. And then that's where the 17 things that everybody just named in the comments happened. Like, boom, boom, boom. It was dope to watch. But I remember, like, coming to the Texas all-female ride the first year, and it was a little bit of a struggle. And all these ladies came out. It was beautiful. And even Thunderkat came. And I was like, whoo, oh, my God. Like, okay, we really doing something. And it was really beautiful. And then the next year, it was suggested because of COVID that we all go to one place. That way it made it less places that people would interact. And everybody was stuck in the house. So we came out, had a good damn time in St. Louis. Everybody showed up. It was great. And then last year, we went to San Antonio. And our attendance was down. but I really got to personally know a lot of ladies from Houston and Austin. So that was really dope. Like they went to the Lille the next weekend and was talking about them Texas all female ride girls feed y'all. And I'm like, dang, so now we out here with the pressure now. We gotta make sure we give our people a meal from now. And that was just because I thought you supposed to feed. I thought you supposed I get off the bike. My daddy told me you feed people. So that's
feed people, yeah.
So then coming into this year, you know, I made a lot of changes, you know, but I really set the Texas All Female Ride up to help support. Oh, the food was awesome. Really help support the female clubs here. I'm a property. I don't have to go to no meetings. I don't have to set up no rides. I can get up and go ride by myself. Whichever way I can go ride with these boys. That's just my setup. So my understanding was if I could just provide a place where the females in the clubs, no matter what club they from, no matter what they look like, if they could just come together, have a good time, ride some motorcycles, not have no drama, and go home, then to me that was some good biker shit. Because that's what I experienced when I went to Jacksonville. That's what I experienced when I went to the Bessie ride. When I came down to Killeen with y'all, like it was just some good biker shit. And then we went home. Shit, bitches cute. Their hair was cute. They had, I mean, it was bling everywhere, nails, but it was a feminine atmosphere, and I quite enjoyed it.
Well, if it's feminine, we're gonna have to work on you calling people bitches.
Well,
we gonna redirect that.
Well, women, sorry, I'm sorry. I do.
Kills me every time.
I know.
I'm
trying to fix it. I'm sorry, but it was a really dope. You know, so that's what I wanted to be able to provide. So this year, joining up with K9 too, and actually one of my board members connected us with the Road Queens in El Paso. Like it was slow moving, but it's coming together. And I'm really, like I keep telling these ladies, this is an opportunity for y'all to work together across, you know, y'all state, across for women that you wouldn't even normally see, work with, deal with, but have the same issues as you, no matter if it's in El Paso or Austin or Houston. All of us are dealing with racism. All of us are dealing with, you know, issues, abortion, because we live in Texas. All of us are dealing with different things, but we still like biker shit. So why don't we go do biker shit in these different places and then come home and make sure we get our behinds home
and raise money for good causes
and raise money for a nonprofit?
Because giving back is always important
every time. And so that's why, you know, each city we go to, they pick the cause. They tell us what the issue is, and then we try to figure out where we're going to raise money for. But this year I have been especially challenged because they was like, look, Taboo, so we want to party. And I'm like, well, no, we don't need to do no party. We just gonna do this little, you know, nonprofit stuff, and then we gonna hang out and be sisters. And
that sounds like, great, but
yeah. So about 3 months. So then here comes LR and K9. She's like, all right, Taboo, we got to do a party here. Because, I mean, it's just what it is. You asking us to go across this desert. You asking us to come out. Right. You got to give us a party. So I'm like, okay. And really, it's like it just fell in place. So I'm like, y'all going to have me in El Paso for 5 days. I'll be tired. Y'all know I ain't going to sleep no time because I'm going to be up talking to everybody because all y'all about to be up at all hours of the night.
I'm going to go to sleep. I will let all of you.
But I got to talk to everybody. So now it's like, oh Lord. But they're doing what it is they want to do, and they're challenging each other within their clubs to be able to get out here and do something, you know, show some leadership. And I'm really grateful for that. So the other day, Thunderkat was telling, and you still got to tell me about the Emancipation Proclamation too. So we said, tell me about that real quick. The Emancipation.
Okay. What it is, it's a group that they're calling them. It's called the Liberty Riders, and there's 4 documents that's going to be going across the United States: the Emancipation Proclamation, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and something else. Right? It's going across the U.S. I was brought into it by a young lady that was that introduced it to me and asked me, was I interested? And I had never heard of it. So basically what it is like, I did this worldwide relay a couple of years ago where we had a baton, and the Texas ladies went to, my link up was at Fort Stockton, and we went from Fort Stockton to Laredo. And when we got to Laredo, we crossed into Mexico and we handed the baton off, and it went on about its business. Well, this is the same concept, but it's just in the United States. The challenge right now is just trying to get people to actually be able to pass the baton. And I've been trying to reach out to people that I know along the South so we can run that thing, you know what I'm saying? But with Texas being so big, hopefully next year we can make it bigger for the organization, because now we're connected. So on the 1st of May, we're going to be picking it up there's a gentleman that has it in Fort Worth. We're going to go to Fort Worth, link up with him. And then from Fort Worth, we're going to go to Waxahachie, meet up with the ladies in Waxahachie, do lunch. They're going to go to a Black historical site. And then we're going to go up to Mount Pleasant. And Mount Pleasant is where it's going to end for the weekend. It's only getting ran through the weekend, which is beautiful because people don't have to try to figure out how to take leave because most people are off on the weekends. And so the Texas leg is going to go from the 1st of May, and then on the 7th of May is the next time it's going to get the moving, and it's going to go to Shreveport from Pittsburgh, Texas to Shreveport. From Shreveport, it's going to end up going into our Prescott, Arkansas. So that's the leg for this thing going for the emancipation. But the others are running. I'm not sure exactly what the route is. It's so many moving parts. Like I said, it's they're still looking for people to assist in Mississippi, Georgia. Where else? Mississippi, Georgia, and Alabama. They're still looking for people to help on that leg. That's the leg that I know of. And I'm sure if they go on the Liberty site and inquire about participating, they will figure out how to include them, because for us, before we got included, they weren't even dropping down. They actually moved the route to accommodate us so that we could participate. So they're a bunch of great people, and they will work with you because they want more people to participate. But I just think that people are not getting the word on it, and so I'm trying to help them to get the word out. I don't have a role in it besides I'm a participant where I just riding with the guy that has it. So I'm just trying to help them get more people engaged. And I think more people get engaged, the better it would be, because it'll be easier. You know what I'm saying? You won't have to go as far as riding, but the more people, the better.
Okay. And the Emancipation Proclamation is coming through Texas.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. Okay. On the 1st of May.
I actually spoke with, I can't remember what her name is, but there was a lady that reached out to me last year that's a part of the Liberty group, and they ended up adding me to the Facebook group. But at the time, they hadn't had it planned. So she was like, she was going to get back in contact with me. And I think she might have actually messaged me. It's probably in one of the millions of inboxes that I have.
That you don't look at.
I do, but I just have so many.
She be communicating, man.
I try.
I mean, I think right now the goal is to actually promote it. Is to allow other people to know that it's out there. And I think a lot of people would join it because it's the weekend, you know what I mean? And people are not, me personally, I was talking to the lady that chairs it. And I think if we try, like she was suggesting, and we try to tie in events that's already happening, it would not conflict with other people's things. You know, you wouldn't say, oh, you're stepping on their toes. No, just utilize their platform, you know what I mean, to actually move it across the United States, and you will incorporate other people. And it's not just women, it's women and men, no sex creed, or it doesn't matter. Anybody that wants to grab a hold of it and relay it across to the next person, hey, she's welcoming anybody.
Okay. I wonder if I could get her on the show to talk about it.
Yeah, hey, I will give you her information so she can come on here and she can tell you. I'll push it to you tonight.
Yes, awesome. Okay.
Thank you so much for that. So that's welcome. What we were supposed to talk about the other day, and then we got to the tea. So I don't know. It was somebody said about a sponsoring club, and so she's like, sponsoring club, and I was like, yeah. Like she's like, well, how you do that? I was like, well, you just say you want to help out with the Texas All-Female Ride, and we'll figure it out later. We're gonna go raise some money for a cause. And so she's like, okay. So I had asked her if she wanted to be for the sponsoring club for next year, if her club would be open to it. So I know they still may be considering, or whatever the case may be. But I know the overall goal, like I said, for me was, there needs to be a place where women can come and hang out and go home. And that's what Thunderkat was pretty much telling me, like the unity, there needs to be unity. And I'm always gonna say it. I'm always, I live in this world where everybody's gonna get along. When me and one of my sisters who lives in that world too, earlier, we was talking, we just love everybody. And why would people do that and all that silly stuff? Because people are people and we still can't understand that. But so we still gonna go out here and still keep trying to help and still keep trying to do, because if you give up, then who else is gonna care?
Right.
To me, it matters that those simple conversations sitting at the bar of the hotel. One of the lady riders out of Houston, she had just lost her son, 21 years old.
Wow.
And the first event that she had even come out with her husband was last year in San Antonio.
Oh, baby, we got plastic.
And she turned up, and they went on rides together and they went in the hills together. Like it was really a healing experience for her, but she said she ain't riding to El Paso, she gonna fly. Then we'll see her, and she had been pulled up on her bike, her and her husband. You just never know. But it was really, sometimes you have to have those healing moments. She hadn't been out in 6 weeks. And she was to use that time to come out and just spend that time with her husband. They had been working and just trying to deal with that. And you just never know what someone is going through.
Right.
Be able to provide that 48 hours of peace, whatever it is, what it looks like. So I'm so grateful that next year, I done called Foxy Brown. She already said she gonna have 2. She gonna have a pink panties, and a darn purple rain in the front of the doggone lobby. She gonna make sure.
I think. Listen, look. Now you're gonna make me turn my head back. So the goal. Like I've spoke about this before. Unity is imperative, and it's paramount for women to come together, whether you like me or not, and I'm a quote Curves. Curves would say, we used to get along, when we used to get along, let's act like we was like back then, So it's like people at some point in time, you have to understand, when do you let it go? No one's going to be perfect. Everybody's going to have their thing. Say what you got to say and move around, because at this point in time, I think that, and I'm just talking about Texas. I cannot talk about any other state. Texas is too big for us to have this many female clubs and Texas not have some big shit going on. I'm just saying, that's just my thought process, because when I think of Texas, I think big Texas, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it would be an honor, you know what I'm saying? I've always talked about doing something and coming together. I don't want to start nothing. I don't think there's no need to start anything. There's too much everything out there already. So why not just utilize the platforms that are out there? And so I know my sister's gonna be like, this motherfucker, here she go again, But I think my sisters and I would be honored to be a host for you guys next year, because at the end of the day, this is where it's at. We got to take care of one another. And like I said to you before, when you came to me about the All Texas Female Ride, and I'm going to put it on a record. The reason I said no is because I was on the Best of Stringfield committee, and boy, we were busy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, I can't help you. I can't straddle a fence, with both of that, because that's too much. So, but I think at the end of the day, the goal is to accomplish something. And it may not be what you want at that point in time, as far as the numbers, or, hell, ask Jen. Jen will tell you she started off with a little numbers, and now she's gone over, and it's work. We talk about all the time. You got to put the work in. When you don't see, when it doesn't look like something is coming out of it, just keep going forward. Just keep going. Somebody that you don't know looking at you is watching you. And, when you least expect it, like, ta-da, hey,
right.
So I just think that at the end of the day, and I've said this to a lot of my friends when I talk, it's like, if I want to see better, I got to start with Texas. You know what I mean? I've got to start here at home. And with the Best of Stringfield All-Female Ride no longer being out there, I've got a lot of time, to actually be able to sit down and run through some things and think about some things. And hell, I'll even run through some shit with Curves. Hey, Curves, look, bro, help us out. What we need to do, you know what I mean? So, because I say that because Curves has a blueprint. You know what I mean? Her ride was the ride that jumped all over the world.
Yeah.
And everywhere we went, it was a challenge. It wasn't easy, but that was the next challenge to get us over that hurdle. So to be able to look at these ladies that are actually out there doing this, these all female rides, it's a challenge.
Yes,
and some of y'all are coming out of pocket. Some of y'all are, y'all out there hustling, selling shit out the back of the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like Kurt would say, slinging fucking t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to the point where I think that at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with collaborating. Collaborating is useful. It's an easy tool to actually use, because why am I going to reinvent the wheel when you have the wheel? I can just add a shine to the wheel. I could just buff up the tires, and I think if more women thought about it like that, it would be so much smoother. You wouldn't have so much extra stuff going on. But that's a whole nother version of another story and another topic. But
sound like we're gonna have 2 more shows.
I'm about to say,
and hey, I want to tell y'all that I am proud of you guys, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of shows that's going on, but I tell you, when every show is not going to be successful, everybody's going to put their niche in it. And you guys, your show is it's like some shit you just turn on the TV, you be like, what the hell are they talking about today? You know what I mean? and it's cool because it doesn't look like it's made up. It's just like a flow with it. And I salute you guys for trying. Whether it's successful or whether it's not, a failure is somebody not trying. And I think you guys are going to be great. I look forward to it. And I appreciate you guys putting me on here tonight, because guess what? You could have had somebody else on here. So I appreciate y'all. Look, my dogs even appreciate you.
That's what's up. We appreciate you. And that's, like I said, keep inspiring us. Keep telling us what the fuck to do. Real talk, because you have, from every Facebook post, every live, every meme, when you're happy, when you're windmilling, when you're sad, when just keep being you. Like, you don't understand how authentic. And sometimes we really be on the edge, and you just put them red lips on, no matter if you on the bike or in the truck, in the car, whether you went and got a swoop-a-doop at your daughter's spot. You don't understand sometimes. You may be just doing regular stuff, and that really does help people out.
Somebody said do a series of shows about this topic. We just gonna have a show called Talks with Thunderkat.
You're right. Not the trucker version.
Hey, while you bullshit, listen, I'm telling you, it's getting in this truck, man. It's a different. I don't know what is his problem. You want to talk to the people? You want to talk?
Now your camera shot.
Wait a minute, what happened?
Yeah, I don't know, but he's about to get beat up. But I think I like I said, I'm not gonna hold y'all hostage, because we'll be on here all damn night. They be like, nah, damn.
So will.
Where they got to be on a Wednesday night?
We're supposed to be watching them, bro. Are they on tonight?
I don't know. I ain't seen the notification.
I know. We be watching the other podcasts too.
Oh, okay.
But we appreciate you. I know you probably want to get rested, and your dogs want to get out and move around a little bit. So thank you so much. We will any information you send us, we will share out. I know you had a fundraiser going on not too long ago.
So, my fundraiser. So, see, you keep bringing up questions. So anyway, my fundraiser, it's gonna be okay. Incorporation. Tanya Manning, she's the CEO of it. It's basically an organization that's helping people that's been human trafficked. She has houses where they are safe houses where they put them up. And of course, we all know nothing is free. So I decided to do a fundraiser, and it's just $5,000 to assist her where she could where she could use the $5,000. So I'm almost there. I think what I did the first part of it, Facebook is funny acting and shit, you know what I'm saying? So the fundraiser only allowed me to do it for 90 days, and I didn't read the fine print, so I didn't know that. So when the shit cut off, I was like, wait, everybody was still trying to give me money. And I was like, oh my God, just hold on. Don't take the money back. Just hold on. So I had to start it over again. So I got another one, and this one ends around April, but I'm almost at my $5,000. One of the ladies that I talked to, she's like, don't cut it off, Thunderkat. Just let it run, and then just see how far you can go until after your ride is over. And I was like, I don't know about all that, but I'm going to just put it out there. It's pinned on my page. And all the funds go directly to the nonprofit, which is, it's going to be okay. I don't see it. I don't touch it. I don't even count it. It goes directly to the organization, which is why I love the Facebook part. But other than that, yeah, that's my fundraiser. Oh, and I've got some stickers.
Okay.
I love
stickers. So
I love stickers.
She puts stickers on everything.
I got a box.
I've got sister. One of my club sisters designed my Hoka Hate sticker, and I've got some stickers. And I only give out stickers when you're on ground. If you ain't on ground, don't play with me. I'm just saying, don't look for my sticker. But I'll square you away, babe. I'll square you away, babe.
Thank you.
Just cause, huh?
Just cause, yes, that's my friend.
And how can we contribute to your Hoka Hate challenge?
Well, all of anything that's being contributed to the challenge is going on that actual fundraiser that's pinned to my page.
So that's your way of okay. Oh, that's cool, girl.
Yeah. And I gotta say this too. I gotta say this before we get off. When I went on my 48 and 8 days, people were sending me cash apps, and they sent me $800. I took that $800 and dropped it into the fundraiser. That's how the fundraiser began.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So yeah. So I had already started. People didn't know, but I had already started. When they were sending it to me, I was like, ain't nobody gonna send Thunderkat no money. Oh yeah, they ran me $800 when I was out there. So I ended up dropping it into the fundraiser. So that started it off. Yeah.
Okay. Well, like I said, anything you want us to put out, we'll put out and share with everybody. And I know everyone else in the comments and that are watching will too. If you're just tuning in, we are Candace and Aqua, Taboo and Bay.
I'm Aqua, you're Candace.
Oh, well, Candace and Aqua. She do me like that all the time.
Well, you went like this.
I'm like, because I'm reading the thing down there. I'm reading. She put these new gadgets up, so I'm feeling brand new right now. But we are. Cute. I know, she's so creative. We are Meet the Subletts. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram right now. Okay. Twitter, TikTok.
So it's a whole lot of social medias to run, you guys.
The MCS network. So please tune in every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we have Thunderkat. Thank you so much for being on the show tonight. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Just to recap, we talked about adult friendships.
Yeah.
So everybody.
Why you got to say it so seductive?
I don't know.
Like
it's not seductive. It's like
the bedroom.
Well, no, okay. Well, I wasn't trying to be standing.
She did do that. You did do that. You did
that. Friendships, like that's something that I hold very dear, and I'm really, actively working on as an adult. So it's like it's really something that I cherish at this point in my life.
It's because friendships are necessary. That whole no new friends thing, like that, is not the way to be. And I know we was all hollering it when the song first came out, but in reality, you need new friends to keep pushing forward. Like they'll hold you because that's where you're comfortable. So you definitely.
I need new friends that'll tell me who I am.
Yes.
Just be nice.
Well, no, you need to know who you are. Your friends will hold you to that.
Yes. And I got friends that will. Like they just and I thank God for them every day. But do we have a giveaway tonight?
We don't have a giveaway tonight because we were definitely dedicating all of our time to Thunderkat.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we do have a giveaway. How do you do your giveaways?
Oh, well, I guess we do have a giveaway.
Oh, okay.
Well, typically, whoever the guest is tells us what item they want to give away, and then we figure out how to make people sign up for the giveaway. So this week, since this is not knowing, they can sign up for our YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for the giveaway. What's the giveaway?
$25.
Oh, well.
Okay, $25. So if they haven't subscribed, if they've already subscribed with us, they can make it.
Well, we don't have that many subscribers, so
okay.
I'm sure.
Well, if you've already subscribed, because Nirvana definitely cashed in her cheesecake today.
Did she?
So she will be. She gonna put the cheesecake in a tour pack and bring it back from out of town. She is coming to pick her cheesecake up and gonna put it in her tour pack, and she gonna take it home.
Well, do it.
She is. Yeah, she cashed that in today. It's actually funny.
So
I know the people who have already won giveaways. So if you've already won, you don't get to win again.
Oh, because she done won 2 or 3 of them.
So whoever wins the giveaway, right? Just send me their Cash App and I'll send the $25 to them.
I sure will. I will. We'll be pulling that next week on the show.
Yes.
So you can see who the winner is, and then I will get that information for you.
Yep. Okay. And it's the MTS Network on YouTube. So be sure the MTS Network has space.
It used to be Meet the Subletts, but we are officially a network. We got our paperwork in.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, she's been working on it.
Man, I've been working hard. I'm actually looking at trying to start an online TV network, so that way we'll be able to have other people's shows and movie projects.
So wait, so you're telling me I need to start a show? That's what you're telling me, girl?
Exactly. You are a show. That's exactly what I'm telling you.
You definitely are a show.
So yeah, that's definitely the goal.
Yes, because we'll be at the Black Wall Street. That'll be our first major one.
Oh wait, guess what? You know what? I'm about to put y'all on what they say, a lick. I'm about to give you a lick.
Yeah, I think
that's what
I don't use a lot of them words.
Anyway, I'm about to give you a nugget. I'm about to give you a nugget. The lady that's the chairperson for the ride is going to be in Tulsa at the Black Wall Street. Yeah, they're handing it off at the. You can do an interview
with us.
Yes, we will.
Yeah,
we're gonna be all over the Black with
Oklahoma
Lady Riders.
I'm just listening.
Or the Lady Riders of Oklahoma at the Oklahoma All Female Ride.
Yeah,
so, cool. And then National Bikers Roundup. I don't know why people listen to me. Why do people listen to me?
Because something is wrong with you.
I think people. I'm grateful. I'm humbled. They gonna let me. We're gonna have a women's tent at the National Bikers Roundup, y'all. We going
good old women's tent.
A women's tent. That means you can walk around the roundup because I noticed last year a lot of ladies, especially in clubs, they either had to have a brother club, but a lot of ladies didn't stay on the rally yard. So when they was walking around shopping or whatever, there was nowhere to sit and eat. Like people were sitting out in the sun.
We have music.
So yeah, we're gonna get some Zydeco going. I'm trying to tell my sisters that live there. She ain't playing with me. She's like, you need to call my people. So I had to get that approved. But yeah,
that's cool.
It's gonna be lit at the roundup. So
the MTS network will be broadcasting
live all over. So the women is a part of the Women in Control, the Women's Empowerment Network. So I done went to the roundup and like it need to be something for some women. So I done linked up with the women. So
that is true. That's cool. Yeah. Women need we need the platform. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why I say I appreciate the platform because a lot of women are not getting visibility. And there's a lot of women that need visibility that don't get it. And I like I said, I continue to say this. I appreciate the platform and the visibility because we don't get a lot of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be we're gonna push y'all out there this year. I promise
you. That's the goal. Every woman needs to be seen. Yeah. We all have stories. We are all connected in some way. So that's exactly
Salute.
It's gonna be big shit at the damn Oklahoma at the Black Wall Street rally. So it's gonna be cool. Because it's Remy's gonna speak, Paris McGowan's speaking, and I'm speaking. So my mom is making sure she going too. What was she asking our schedule? Where's the Tulsa? Mama, you can't even walk. We want to push you somewhere like that.
Hey, you better put mom in the back of that car and hush.
But we on the bike. She driving her own damn car. She going to Tulsa.
Hey, well, you might want to go a little fast because you talk too much shit. She might run your ass over. You might not make it.
She's gonna run me over to get to them casinos.
Oh my God.
All she's worried about.
We gonna look like she ain't even gonna be there. She done turned off.
She gonna get the hotel address and meet us there.
And I ain't mad at her.
She ain't gonna wait till I get off work. She gonna be there before we get there. Wait on us to check in. So thank y'all. Thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Anything else we got tonight?
Tonight, no, but we our guest next week. We want to talk about our guest next week.
I don't know.
Our guest next week, her name is Marnie Madison. She's actually from St. Louis, I want to say. She has a cannabis company.
Oh.
So since 420 is next week, we will be talking about cannabis.
Oh.
The giveaway next week is a medical card if you're in a certain area.
Definitely not Texas.
If you're in a certain area.
Not Texas, so nobody in Texas.
But I'm really
unfortunately.
She really talks about like a lot of educational stuff when it comes to cannabis and stuff like that. So I'm excited to have her on the show.
I need her to help me figure out how to grow something so I can put some on these acres that I got. I'm just saying. Put her sister in.
Tag team you in. Well, when it
Right.
becomes legalized, believe me, like everybody on the
we definitely will have a dispensary of some kind.
Yeah.
So we
grandma gonna roll the pre-roll, she said. She'll sit there and she gonna check people in.
She's gonna use her little cigarette roller.
I cannot. Y'all are crazy.
Yes. So okay, I forgot about it. It's 420, huh?
Yeah. So maybe
that's cool.
No, 420. People still gotta work. So and be public. So yeah. All right. So we'll tune in next week, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and everywhere else.
Well, we only live on Facebook and YouTube. Baby.
Oh,
we ain't made
okay.
it that far.
I thought we made it to Instagram.
Hey, call it and claim it, girl. Claim it.
I'm trying to figure out the Instagram. I ain't figured it out yet.
Every week, so we didn't even know we could show comments until today. So hey.
Oh wow.
There's something every week.
Yeah, every week is something good. This is what happens when you self-talk.
Entrepreneurs.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right. All right, y'all have a good night.
See y'all next.
You too. Good night.